Hello and welcome to Business Today Television. I'm Karishma Sudani and joining me today is Mr. Sam Balsara, Chairman, Madison World. Thank you very much, sir. And it's a pleasure to speak with you here. This morning, a rhetorical question that you posed to the audience today is, are marketers losing faith in branding? Give me a bit of your insights on what's fueling this momentum and how has the journey so far been like on the branding world?
So, my own view is that branding is critical to brand building. Whilst digital is great and, obviously advertisers are right in shifting quite a bit of money to performance, you cannot underplay the importance of branding. Branding, as I defined it, enables you to create a connect with the consumer and the brand. Branding has a few critical elements to it. Ideally, it requires a bit of storytelling. Ideally, it requires a bit of time, 20 to 30 seconds. Ideally, it's a kind of lean back environment, not constantly on the move. So, my suggestion, therefore, is to the growing digital population to create a TV-like environment in which digital ads can be delivered, because then digital will also deliver the same kind of performance metrics which TV is known for. That is my simple thought. It's no point saying that consumers are changing, they're going to take only a second or two. But the honest truth is that in a second or two, you can't build a brand. That's the honest truth. However much you go on saying, repeating the brand name, that doesn't build an emotional connect with your brand. You need something to relate to. You need something to sort of develop a relationship with the brand. Just repeating the brand name 100 times, I don't think works so well. That is the point that I was trying to make, and that is why I provocatively titled the presentation, Are Marketers Losing Faith in Branding? Because conventionally, until the arrival of digital, I do believe that branding delivered a reasonable ROI to advertisers. Today, with so much more advertising, I think the unfortunate truth is that advertising is sharply coming down on the ROI platform. If measured compared to 20 years ago, ROI is under severe stress, and that is why you need more and more of advertising to be in the same place.
So very interesting, especially on the fact where you have answered the question. Now, I want to plug in the point of generational awakening in this. And this is the world of social media and how the concept of social media has changed branding. Do you see it more as an optimistic forward to traditional branding and advertising, or rather do you see it as a chaotic technological innovation?
No, I think I see it as a technology innovation, and it's only right and fair that we change with the times. But all that I am suggesting is for digital publishers to take some learnings from a TV, CTV kind of environment and adapt that to their digital offerings. That would, I think, substantially improve ROI on digital. My basic premise is that how does one increase advertising? The only way to increase advertising is to make it deliver results. Because I don't think there is any other shortcut or method to deliver more advertising. Take any brand. Why does that brand spend money? And how can it spend more money? It can spend more money if advertising delivers better. That's the only way. And therefore, my focus is on how to create advertising that can deliver ROI and deliver higher ROI than yesterday. That is the point I was trying to make.
Interesting. And going forward, where do you see the opportunity can be for a lot of advertisers, be it traditional or new age digital ones, in order to ensure that there are decent ROIs for the amount of efforts or campaigning that they are putting into? Like you said, that there needs to be some kind of emotional, sentimental touch to a brand, and that is how people will remember you. And there are a few old age brands that we still do remember by, but a lot of new ones that have put in a lot of efforts, they pass by the air.
So, my purpose in this talk was not really to debunk performance marketing. My purpose was only to show that you need a mix of both. When a brand is new and very small, obviously you need performance marketing because the brand's budget is very small. So it cannot afford mass media advertising. But as the brand becomes bigger, you need branding. And when I say branding, I include digital. It's possible to have branding even on digital. So, branding doesn't necessarily exclude digital. You can do branding very well on digital too. So my idea was not to debunk performance marketing, my view is that you should have a healthy mix of the two. And as I showed in my talk, that very often we have seen that when you spend money on branding, even performance improves.
Thank you very much, sir, for speaking with us.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.